Hi guys, it's Laura from Dog Eat You and I have exciting news! We're raising a guide dog puppy. Alright everyone, I'm so excited to bring you in on this journey that we're going to be taking raising this puppy for Fidelco Guide Dog Foundation. If you're interested in being a raiser, I'm going to put Fidelco's info down below. I've wanted to raise for quite a while, ever since I've started working at Fidelco, but it hadn't been the right time. So finally I'm in a spot where raising is an option and we're going to go for it. So this is where I need your help. This puppy is going to be named with the letter O. Okay, so this whole litter is going to be the O litter. So let me explain naming convention, and then maybe you can put down in the comments your best O names so I can figure out what we're going to name her. So to start with, when a guide dog program has a litter, they are going to name that litter one letter. They go through the alphabet, and each successive litter goes up in the alphabet. So this puppy is going to be O29, which means that Fidelco's been through the alphabet 29 times and that they're going to use O for this litter. Doesn't matter how many puppies are in the litter, there only happens to be 2 in this litter, so it's really small, but that's how they're going to keep track of the guide dogs and know which litter they were in and who the parents were and all of that. We also like to use names that are 2 syllables. So ideally it's a 2-syllable name like Olive. We don't want to use 1-syllable names because cues tend to be 1 syllable, so it helps differentiate them. Now there is another restriction, which is it can't be the name of any working guide dog in the field. So I wanted to name her Olive, but there is a working guide dog in the field, so I can't name her that. So what I need from you guys is to write down in the comments below your best O names, ideally 2 syllables, and why they're awesome, so that I can sort through and figure out what the best name for this girl is. So I actually got to meet her this weekend, and please, just don't mind my crazy outfit. I had just been out hiking with the dogs and got my Subaru stuck in a parking lot, but I couldn't pass up the chance to meet the little girl. So I went over to see her, and she is, like my friend Steph says, spicy. This is a little spicy meatball. So, you know, names that are flowery or cutesy probably aren't the right one for this little girl because she's got a lot of fire and a lot of confidence. So I'm really excited to work with her. It's funny looking at the 2 dogs in the litter, the difference right now at 5 weeks between her brother, who's kind of just chill, wants to hang in your lap, and her, who's confident, wants to explore, is all over the place. So she's going to be a real fun girl to work with. So we're going to come up with a really good O name that fits this little puppy, and that's why I'm playing these videos so you can see a little bit more about her and what she's like. I'm very fortunate to get to meet her a little bit early, perks of working as a guide dog trainer instructor at Fidelco, and I'll be taking her home at the beginning of March around 8 weeks. So right now, even at 5 weeks, she's being socialized to a bunch of different things, people, places, other dogs, all in very safe and little small bits. But that process starts at just 3 days old when Fidelco starts their early neurological stimulation program. So even just after they're born, they're already learning new things, getting used to environments, getting used to noises and sounds and all of that good stuff. The way the puppy raiser program works at Fidelco is you get your puppy at 8 weeks and you bring it back around 14 to 16 months. Now, because I have very selective dogs, we are going to play it by ear a little bit. I'm probably going to do a partial raise so that I don't have to subject my 11-and-a-half-year-old cattle dog to a very rambunctious adolescent puppy. But we'll see how it goes. Maybe he'll fall in love with her. You may notice that she has a little blue dot on her head, and that in some of the videos there's also a puppy with a red dot. That's how they tell the puppies apart. Now, obviously there's a male and a female in this litter, so that's an easy way to tell, but most litters have more puppies, and it's really easy to get lost on who's who. So the little marker on the top of the head is going to let the caregivers know exactly who that puppy is. All right, everyone, thank you so much for helping me name this little girly. When I get her home at the beginning of March, I'll make sure I put out a video announcing what her name will be, as well as some more info about potty training and crate training and leash walking and leash relieving and service dog specific stuff and pet dog stuff and also guide dog related stuff. So I'm going to be covering all of that in the upcoming months. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, now is the time to do it. Click that little bell button so you get notified anytime a new video comes up. If you're interested in the Patreon and getting that monthly private Q&A, make sure that you go ahead and check out that link down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. You have an awesome day and happy training.
Thanks for watching and stay tuned for our next video. Subscribe now and never miss an episode.